Men know that you are around other guys and they're going out with you on a Tuesday and you're going out with somebody else on a Wednesday. It doesn't work the way you think it does. It doesn't work the way it would if it was a guy doing it, how you'd feel. They're not the same. They get like their stomachs turn when they think.
Yeah, women are like, oh, I just want that special guy. And then they go date a whole bunch of guys. It's like you're doing one thing and you're saying another. It's absolutely gross. That's how men look at it. It's disgusting. Whereas when women look at men, they're like, oh, he's got options. He's messing around with a lot of different women, so he must be sought after, and they're more attracted to you, which is like the opposite of the way things should be. They look at a guy who's like a virgin or who like, you know, and they're like, oh, he can't get women, therefore he's not attractive to me, which is such a weird, you know, leap in everything, in logic or just reality. It's like, look, are you physically attracted to the guy? Is he an attractive guy? Is he nice? Well, then date him. But if she's like, oh, well, he can't get anyone else, even though he's physically attractive and even though he's, you know, very nice guy, and I think he might make a good boyfriend, but because he can't get anybody else, I'm no longer attracted to him. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, what's wrong with your nature? What's wrong with, why would you think that? Like, he could be the most amazing guy. You could love this guy. But because he can't get laid, you don't want him. It's like, it should be the opposite of that. And there's like porn star guys out here who are like grotesque, horrible human beings. Not even good looking, but because they got a big dick or because they're like popular in porn, women like, oh my gosh, I desire him. It's like, what's wrong with you? Like, that guy's a total scumbag. And you want to sleep with this guy just because he's got a nice cock or just because like he's popular in porn, and you're like how deranged and how perverted are you? You know, women are always calling men perverts. Like, how perverted are you to think that?
About, oh, she could be sleeping with other guys, or she's on a date with other guys, or she's doing this with other guys. Like, you become less attractive to them, right? You just do. They don't want to think about that. They don't want, like, that's now a woman who's like out and about doing God knows what. It's unattractive. They lose attraction for you in that game. It doesn't work.
Yeah, women lose attraction to a guy who nobody else wants. They want the guy who everybody wants. This is the whole famous thing. Like, when guys get famous, Tupac is famous for this. When he got famous, like, all of a sudden women wanted him, and he's like, oh, you know, what's wrong with female nature? He figured it out. It's like, women chase after famous guys, but if they weren't famous, they wouldn't want to have anything to do with them. They'd be like, ew, get away from me, loser. It's like, what's wrong with you? And men are like the exact opposite. Men are like, oh, everybody wants you? Well, I don't really want you now. Like, maybe I'll sleep with you. Maybe you're attractive, but like, you're part of the community. You're not special to me. Why would I want to make you my wife if you're not even going to be special to me? You're just going to be this, you know, sleut who you know, you slept around with everybody, or everybody got a chance at you. It's like, and women hate that. They're like, oh, well, that's, you know, I'm empowered by my sexuality. Why can't I go be sexual? It's like, I don't know, man, but it's like, I don't want everybody coming over and driving my car. I don't want everybody in the community coming over and wearing my shoes. It's a little weird. It's like, no, those are my shoes. That's my car. You can't come over and sit in my chair, you know, eat my food and then hand it to me and say, here, you want these seconds? It's like, it's gross. Why don't women feel that way? It's very weird.
The same, the other way. When it's the other way and women see a guy who has options, that guy becomes more attractive to them. They're like, I want to secure him. I want to do whatever I need to do to secure that guy. Because why? Why? Because the guy is supposed to be their rock, right? Because they want to ultimately lean on that man. Because if they want to stay home and have their kids, they need that man to be.
They want the best possible option. And if everybody else wants that guy, then he must be the best possible option. It's very animalistic. It's not true either. It's like, yeah, if everybody wants that guy, he's not going to be faithful to you. He's got other options. And the women are always like, guys are such cheaters and they're such liars. They said they were going to be monogamous to me. They said they weren't going to cheat, and they cheated on. Well, then why'd you choose the guy that everybody else wanted? If everybody wants your car and you got this cool, nice car and everybody wants it, there's a good chance someone's going to steal it. There's a good chance, you know, someone's going to, hey, let me steal this car because this is a nice car. Like, It's better to just have a decent car, right? And again, it's like you're attracted to what you're attracted to. So I'm not sitting here saying that women can have a solution to this because it's their nature. But if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, that's the definition of insanity, and you expect different results. It's not going to work out like that.
Solid and reliable and dependable and a provider and a protector and all of those things. If men know,
Yeah, no, female nature is just jacked up beyond all belief. They want the guy that everybody else wants, and then they expect him to settle down with her, and he's going to be special for her, so they can prance around and act like I got the best guy. It's like, that's pride, that's ego. No, it's not about having the best guy. It's about having the right guy. It's not about having the best spouse or the best relationship. It's about having the right relationship. This is what I don't understand about people's egos, particularly women's egos. It's like, it's not about being the best. It's not about fulfilling that hypergamy. It's about making it work. That's what it's about. It's about what's going to work. But not even just that. It's about who are you supposed to be with on a spiritual level? Who are you supposed to be with on a fate type level? Like, this is my fate. I'm supposed to be with this person. Like this is, God gave me this person, or whatever you believe in. I'm supposed to be with this person. This isn't just, let me choose the best guy because I can calculate my little female brain calculator which guy is going to be the best guy for long term, and this guy's good here and he's going to be a good father, he exhibits all these traits, and yeah, your numbers might work, but the relationship doesn't work. Why? Because you don't have that love for him. You're not passionate about him. The romance isn't there, or it's manufactured. You got to force it, right? Because he is, on paper, many people are very good on paper, but why are these relationships not working out? Something's got to be wrong. Why are you a serial dater? Why do you keep dating and dating and dating and dating, and you can't settle down with the right person? Because your chooser's broken, and you're not supposed to go sleep with everybody. You're not supposed to jump from guy to guy, and you're jumping into bed with all these guys. You think, oh, this guy's going to be the one. Oh, it didn't work. This guy's going to be the one. Oh, it didn't work. And each time you're sleeping with that guy, by the time you hit 30, 40 years old, you got 50 bodies, and then you got to count for the time that you got hurt by that one guy, and then you decided to be mad at men and go out and just sleep around and use men for 5 years, and then you racked up 60 bodies. Forget about that, and you're trying to hide that in your closet, which follows you into your next relationships. And guys can tell, we can tell that's how you are. We can tell you were promiscuous. We can tell you got a past, and unless we're desperate, we don't want those type of women. Unless we're desperate, we don't want to settle with that type of woman. And you don't want a guy who's going to settle with you just because he's desperate. That's not what women want. So of course it's not working. You're putting all the things wrong. All your priorities are wrong. You're putting all the wrong things first. You have to figure out what men actually want. You have to figure out how to really love men, first of all. So then when the right guy comes along, you can treat him right. And a lot of these women, they don't even care. They're just like, well, I'm the shit. Guys want to sleep with me. That's all that matters. I'm content with that. Okay, well, when you're 40 years old and you're with a guy that you don't really love, or you're with a dirtbag, or you're with, or you're alone, or you're divorced, then it's going to be a different story.